Y'all know I don't never be ready, so just give me a second. My ass is getting there. Just give me a second. Divine timing, baby. I was wondering why. Yeah, divine timing. Maybe y'all just need to wait and see something. Maybe y'all just need to chill out, smell the roses a little bit. Because, I mean, some of you guys is like, come on, get it done. And I know I've been wearing this shirt since yesterday. I don't care. I don't care. And so just to let y'all know, I've been sick as fuck. I am going through some things, so you guys need to bear with me. The earth is changing. We are changing. Um, Hearing multiple people, so multiple people may be around you right now trying to take advantage of you. That's what I'm hearing. I feel like multiple people are trying to take advantage of you. All right, so take that as you will. All right, just let me get it shared to Facebook. Y'all know y'all gotta give me time. Chill, baby, chill. I didn't even fucking go copy the damn shit. Just hold on. You can hear me okay? You guys can hear me okay? Can you hear me okay, Aurora? Yes, I'll be looking like shit. I don't care. My hair is all natted up. That's why we got it up in this funkified bun. You want to see what it looks like? I've been literally been in the bed all fucking week. This shit's like terrible. It's gonna take me hours to get this shit unnatted. All right. I'm hearing hacking. Somebody may have hacking problems. Somebody may be hacking into somebody's shit. Take that as you will. I hear justified. Things are going to be justified around you. Things are finally going to change. That's really what we need in the world is change. A familiar favorite. Somebody may be coming around from your past that's going to be familiar to you, if that makes sense. Can you hear me okay? Hey babes, what's up? Y'all come join me on YouTube. That's where we're going to be at. Somebody may be resenting you right now. And as I say that, the Ten of Wands comes out. So you Ace of Pentacles, the Moon, Ten of Swords fell out. I'm just saying right over the Six of Pentacles is the Ten of Swords. So you guys need to lay down them burdens. Lay down that truth the way that God gave you the truth to lay down, if that makes sense. Allow the power of the moon to bring in your blessings, to bring in your manifestations. A lot of you guys aren't allowing the power of the moon, the power of yourself to release and release the traumatized shit within your mind. Does that make sense? A lot of you guys may be doing a lot of healing on past lives or childhood wounds, and I feel like you're holding yourself back from actually allowing yourself to be put back together. Does that make sense? I feel like somebody has a lot of things that's been torn away from them. Somebody has a lot, and I want to cry as I say this, but somebody has a lot of things that has been ripped away from them. And it's kind of hard for them to trust anybody. It's kind of hard for them to put themselves out there because as they truly are, and in God's will, God's way, universe's way, source's way, whomever you want to, creator's way, whomever you want to believe in. I feel like you're holding yourself back because of the traumatizing things that are going on around you. And you shouldn't do that. You should open your eyes more, open your dreams more, open yourself more, so that way you can have a more promising future, a more promising standing within the law of the universe, if that makes sense. There's universal laws that we have to abide by. There are certain rules that we have to abide by spiritually, energetically, physically, emotionally, karmically, if that makes sense. And some people out there just aren't abiding by them rules. They're taking their time and they're doing whatever it is they want to do, and it doesn't matter who it affects or what it affects. They don't care about the effects. It's all about the effect and cause. Does that make sense? What you cause, you affect a ripple in your own energy. You affect a ripple in your own life, if that makes sense. So I feel like you need to I feel like you need to allow yourself to heal, allow yourself to release, allow yourself to move away from the burdens, move away from the pain, move away from the I feel like you're being sheltered right now. I feel like you need to gain your power back and not allow yourself to be sheltered by others. Do not allow anybody granted access to catalyze your inner being. Does that make sense? Take that as you will. I don't even know if that makes sense. But you got the lovers, you got the King of Cups here. And in this, okay, so I feel like somebody sees you breaking free. Somebody sees you breaking the change from bullshit. Somebody sees you opening your eyes to a more majestical way of living, a more freer way of living, somebody's been held down to the bondages of somebody's been held down to the toxic way of being, the toxic way of living, if that makes sense. Somebody's stuck in greed, somebody's stuck in punishment, somebody's stuck in deceit, somebody's stuck in hatred. And I feel like you need to take time within inside of yourself to release these bondages, to release these pains within inside of yourself, so that way you can be more true, so that way you can be more gifted, so that way you can be more shared, if that makes sense. If you're allowing yourself to stay in these toxic ways of being and these programmings that man has made for humanity, then you're not going to allow yourself to live in your true light, your true love, your true harmonic being of light, if that makes sense. You're not going to be able to live in the spiritual light that you pray for yourself, if that makes sense. And I feel like you're trying to break away from it, but you don't know how to let go of the punishment that you've put upon yourself, that's caused the hatred in your life, that's caused the deceit, the tragic wounds, the boulder of fucking rocks laying on your top of your head. You've caused that for yourself, even though you're going through certain lessons and you may even be going through certain spells. That's because you caused that, whether it be in this life, whether it be in a past life, whatever life it was in, you've caused that for yourself, and you're needing to understand that more about yourself, so that way you can break the chains and you can release anything that you've done or anything that anybody else has done upon yourself, to make yourself whole again, to make yourself bright again. Does that make sense? God, Creator is wanting you to make yourself bright again, to make yourself whole again, to help you understand that the way the world is right now, the way I was actually at the store earlier, and I'm just going to use this as an example. I was at the store, and if you guys live near where I live, you guys can hear the fuck out of me. I'm just saying. I don't have a lot of friends. I have a bunch of people who hate me because my energy is so sensitive. It's just chaotic, if that makes sense. And as I'm growing and learning, and as I'm teaching telepathically to everybody around me in my city, I'm pretty sure Birmingham can hear me. I'm pretty sure Addison can hear me. Actually, I know these people can, because I know people from there. All the way to Coleman can hear me whenever I communicate with them. They can't hear me on an everyday basis, but they can hear me whenever I communicate with them, and they hear me clearly. So, it's just, I have to go through, What I'm here for is I teach telepathically because of who I am and the lessons that I have to go through. I teach telepathically. I'm an automatic teacher. No matter if I get paid for it, I don't get paid for it. That's just who I am. I walk around every day with spirit bursting out my ears, bursting out my mind, bursting out my heart. And these other people just look at me like I'm fucking crazy. But yet I'm still teaching them and helping them learn because they're seeing that everybody else around them is using that communication or seeing that this is really changing, especially the way the world earth is right now, if that makes sense. The earth is needing to regenerate. She's needing to change. She's needing to gain more power within inside of herself. And it's like, as we've knocked the earth off her axis, as we've damaged the earth and made her unbalanced, she has to wake everything up around us. There are certain activators here that are really sensitive to energies that other people don't understand, and they feel left out in the cold. They feel abandoned. They feel lost because nobody understands them. Does that make sense? Not even their own children understand what it is that they're going through, if that makes sense. So there's a lot of things happening around your energetic field and around your auric field. And I'm just saying, don't make fun, baby. Don't do that, because your child or your grandchild, she could be just like me. And then you're going to be looking back at me and being like, man, this bitch was right. There are beings like that. There are sensitive, energetic beings that everybody can hear. She just can't send one telepathic message to one person. She just can't send one spirit to one person. Everybody around her has to hear it. Nothing in her life is private. And you will never understand that until you meet me personally. So don't down what you don't know about. Does that make sense? Don't down what you don't know about, because in the end, you're going to have a similar experience that you're going to have to be like, damn, what the fuck? This bitch was right all along, and I didn't take the time to listen. Just saying. There are multiple beings being awakened on this earth that are going to be similar to me, that are going to have to go through a lot of the things that I've went through. I'm just saying, there's a lot of things that I went through that I had paid punishment for that I didn't do, because other people can. It's easy for other beings to manipulate my energy and make it look like it's me doing things when in reality it's really them. I'm just saying, you guys. Open your eyes more onto open your eyes more into the unknown. Break yourself free. Break your chains free from from what is being told to you. Does that make sense? And yes, I hear this bitch is crazy through spirit. She don't know what she's talking about. I'm gonna tell you something, baby. You ain't ever met me. You have never encountered me face to face. That day will come, or you will meet someone just like me, and you will feel bad. I'm just saying. There are things that are changing in this life, and there are multiple beings just like me here on this planet. Whether they be my age, whether they be newborn babies, there are more coming. And they are rising to tell the world what they have done. What they are doing is wrong. They're putting other people in pain, and they don't care how they do it. They don't care what results come from it. I'm just saying. And these beings will feel like they have to save the whole fucking world. They will feel like they came here to energetically save everybody. And if they can't save that person, it will kill them on the inside. I'm just saying. Because they will be able to see clearly what is going to happen to them if they don't allow themselves to listen and live by the greatest good of God, the greatest good of the Creator. Does that make sense? And it took me, God, Creator, making me sick, throwing me in this bed for a fucking week to understand that. To understand who I am and why I'm here. And I'm sorry it's so fucking emotional, but you guys don't know me. Y'all don't know me on a personal level. Y'all don't see me every day. Y'all are not near me. So you don't understand. And I'm already fucked up with words in the first place. I'm just saying, I'm already fucked up with words in the first place. I'm already sitting here. How do I explain to these people what's going on in the earth? How do I explain to these people about how their babies that are being born today, they're going to be just like me. They're going to be powerful just like me. Their gifts are going to be stronger than mine. The government is going to take over these children. They're going to try to take them and run and hide with them. The government wants control. And as we awaken and as we share our true gifts, because I can't hide my gifts. I'm just saying, I can't. Everybody knows who I am here. I'm famous without even being fucking famous. I'm just saying. Every single body knows who I am in my town. And I'm the most shyest person that you know. I'm just saying. My spirit, everybody knows who I am. Everybody. I get asked in spirit at the store, are you the girl that we've been hearing? Are you the spirit we've been hearing? And it's hard for me, you guys. Y'all don't understand the pain that I go through or the lessons that I go through every day because of who I am. Does that make sense? And I know y'all probably thinking this bitch having a mental breakdown. No, it's the shift that's happening. And God, Creator, is pushing me to step up and step forward. It's a hard fucking journey. Awakening is not easy. It's a lot of pain as you're working through that dark shadow work. It's a lot of pain as you're clearing fields of energy around you. Does that make sense? You have to lose a lot of friends. Yeah, I know. I'm up on my shirt. I don't give a fuck. It's dirty anyways. There's a lot of, don't judge me unless you be judged. Just saying. Do not judge lest you be judged. If you would not like to be judged, do not judge other people, because the way the world is awakening now, energy is very strong. You guys know that. I don't have to tell you. What energy you give out comes back to you, and it's just becoming more stronger. So it's time to open your eyes and realize the energy that you're giving out to other beings, to other people. It's time to help us live in the light. It's time to help us shine our bright. It's time for us to help us change our lights. Does that make sense? It's time for us to sing. It's time for us to have joy. It's time for us to shout. I'm just saying. It's time for us to step into that spiritual music of who we are, of what we're creating around ourselves, of what we're managing around ourselves. Does that make sense? To help us understand the love that we came here to share. I'm just saying, if you're really sensitive, you have closed yourself off, and you just don't give a fuck about nobody else except for you. I'm just saying. It's like, fuck it. Humans don't need help. I mean, they want to act like this. Why should I help them, Creator? Why should I help them, God? I'm just saying. They want to throw all this bullshit at me. Why should I stand in my truth and give my truth out when they don't give a fuck? But do you know what Creator says to me? Because it's the right thing to do, Brandy. No matter what has been done to you, no matter what has been spread to you, no matter what has been cast upon you, it's the right thing to do. To see you go through everything that you've gone through and still rise above the rest. and still have glorious moments and to climb glorious mountains and to see that morning sunlight dancing upon the moon, if that makes sense. It's time for you to open your dreams up. It's time to open your heart up again. And it hurts like hell to open your heart up. I can't tell you, I've been hurt spiritually. I've been hurt mentally. I've been hurt physically. I have been abandoned by my own mother. Just saying. I come from that womb. That's the hardest hurt to let go of. I'm just saying. That's the hardest hurt. The person who created you, the person who carried you in the wombs, that is the hardest hurt to let go of. And I feel like that's what we're letting go of now. And I feel like if you've been riding on an emotional roller coaster, if you've been riding on an emotional field, then you are letting go of some hurt and pain that you don't even realize that you're letting go of. Does that make sense? It's time to open your eyes and open your shine and be you again. Dance in the moonlight. Sing in the sunlight. Do what you need to do to move the mountain that other people have put in your way and said it was too hard for you to climb. You couldn't do it. Because your ancestors are calling your name at the top saying, we got you. We're standing right here in front of you. We're going to help you every step of the way. They may try to throw limbs in front of you. They might try to crack your bones. They might try to make you sick. They might even try to cause you death. They might try to cause you car wrecks. They might try to cause you all kinds of fucking chaos. But if you're meant to get to that top of the mountain, you're going to rise to the top of the mountain. Doesn't matter who's standing in your way. Because if you're meant to stand in Creator's way, Creator's going to find a way. Does that make sense? Alright, so with that being said, I hope everybody has a good day. And I wasn't even going to go live. But I did what I did when I needed to do it, how I needed to do it. So take that as you will. Peace, y'all. Enough of that. There's enough of that crying now, Brandy. Peace, you guys.